A great sadness has struck this beloved little Tauren settlement. The Great Mother, the heart and soul of this community, has been murdered. Chief Hawkwind is devastated, as all the residents of this settlement. But the chief knows he must act swiftly. He cannot let this darkness consume the camp. Welcome, fellow adventurers. Join us as we uncover the mystery behind this heinous act and seek justice for the Great Mother. Our ventures start with Runatide. She was born in this camp and grew up not far from here. She was a regular visitor to the Great Mother. Today, she was visiting her shaman trainer when she heard the news. She felt a deep sorrow in her heart. Her memories of the great woman flashed in front of her eyes. She stood still in front of the ceremonial site, her mind raging with anger and pain. After a few moments, she gathers herself and walks to the Chief Hawkwind. She knows what this means to the chief.
Earth Mother watch over you, Chief. How did this happen?
What you see here is the work of the Quillboar, young one. Year after year, they have encroached on our village. The great Cataclysm finally drove them from their dens to spread like locusts across the land. And now you see the result. My own mother, dead from their savagery. Today, you are of age. Today, you will take up your weapon and fight for the tribe, and avenge the Great Mother. Follow the path to the east, and find my son, Grull. He will lead you in our strike against the Quillboar.
Right away, Chief.
Her jaw clenched. She starts running to the east, where Chief's son, Grull, is engaging the Quillboars. Little she knew the sight she is going to witness.
I am ready, Grull.
Welcome to your first true test as a Tauren. The very presence of the Bristleboar is a blight. Nothing is left in their wake but corpses and barren land. Camp Narache could become what we see here, unless we stand and fight. This will be your rite of strength, the first ceremony of a Tauren brave.
Understood.
Runatide jumps into the fight with a determination that she is going to teach a lesson to these destructive creatures. While fighting, she noticed a horrifying scene. All the land around her has been destroyed by these creatures, transforming them to a thorny desert. A chill runs through her spine, thinking what fate awaits for Narache if she does not succeed today. Determined, she stands strong and cleans up the Quillboars one by one. After eliminating a significant portion of the boars, she starts running back to Grull. In her mind, she struggles to understand why these savage creatures are changing the land to a desert. She did not know that her question will be answered very soon, and another unsettling truth is going to unfold in front of her.
You fought well, Runatide. We may yet be saved. Despite their size, the bristleback greatly outnumber us. A pack ambush can easily overwhelm even the largest Tauren. Many new initiates have taken up arms to defend our home. Some have given their lives, but others have been captured alive. Please find their cages and free them. The battle should keep the Quillboar distracted.
She wastes no time and runs back to the nearby Quillboar settlement to find the cages. She swiftly cleans up some of the boars and engages herself to open the cages. She felt some relief after freeing up the prisoners. She did not waste a moment of her time and runs back to Gruul. She is eager to share the news and find out what other way she can help the tribe.
Thanks to you, our people are free to fight for our home. We've struck a great blow against the Quillboar here. I will stay here and hold the line, but you need to move on. Seek Adana Thunderhorn. She has taken a few braves to the southwest to root out the rest of the bristleback.
Thank you, Grawl. Let me find her out and see what I can do for her.
She expected to have an opportunity to clear her confusion with Gruul, but she stopped herself. This was not the time to ask small questions. Her eyes fixed on the valley to the southwest, and she started running to find Adana.
More trials lay ahead. Runatide. I hope you are prepared. One of the first lessons you should learn, Runatide, is to never underestimate your prey. While we were distracted by the attack on Camp Narache, more of the bristleback swept in unnoticed and stole a cache of our rifles. You can see them to the south now, filling the air with lead. This is your rite of courage. Brave the hail of gunfire. Hunt the bristleback gun thieves and bring back our rifles. I promise I will teach them a lesson.
As she approaches the bristleback settlement, she notices the change in the landscape. This is same as what she saw in the west. She thinks she has to ask this to Adana, however. The task needs to be finished before. She picks the gun thieves one by one and show them the might of a shaman. She is done with the gun thieves. She runs back to Adana, hands over the guns.
Well done, Runatide. Respect your prey and the danger it carries, but never fear it. In fear, you become prey yourself.
To her surprise, Adana starts telling her the story of these thorns.
Knowing the ways of your prey is another aspect of the hunt. In the lands they come from, Quillboar live in the shade and protection of huge thorned roots. When they move, their shamans seed and grow new roots for them to live in. These thorns mar the land and choke out other life, turning the earth around them barren. Go to the south and stop these thorn callers before they have a chance to continue. Runatide.
She runs back to the Bristlebor's camp. Now she understands who are the real destroyers of the land. However, She knows that shamans are powerful spell welders. Question is, will she be able to take them down? She starts her battle. With her unprecedented capability, she could manage to kill all the thorn callers. With the joy in her mind, she runs back to Adana. Question in her mind, who killed the Great Mother? She met so many people, still no one talked about this. Listening to the outcome of the battle, Adana became relived.
With the corruptors slain, the Earth Mother will mend her own wounds in due time. The roots are not meant to thrive here and will wither. Balance will return.
She continues.
There are more threats to be dealt with here. The bristleback are taming wild boars to be used against us. These armored battle boars have been abused beyond hope of recovery. They must be put down for our safety and their peace. Go to the pens to the south and slay them, Runatide. Return to me afterwards. We must do more than simply hunt boars here. The eyesore that has been left upon the land must be purged. To give them a wild thirst for blood, the battle boars are force-fed raw flesh. Take this torch and use it to burn the troughs of meat and gores to cinders.
The valley of Mulgore looks so much serene in the night. Runatide prepares herself and starts her journey south. She feels some uncertainty as to what she is going to see when she reaches the boars. When she is near, she became surprised with the seer count of the boars. She was not expecting this many. She does not hesitate but starts her job. After finishing her task, she runs back to Adana. Adana feels very happy hearing her success.
Good work, Runatide. Those beasts could have been a greater threat than the quill boar themselves if we had not taken action now. You have not only wiped the boar pens clean, but put a stop to a horrible desecration. Well done.
After carrying the sadness for so long, Runatide gets to know the killer of the Great Mother.
Chief Squealer Thornmantle leads these quill boars. It was he that set upon Great Mother Hawkwind and took her life, leading the attack on Camp Narache. He fled and hid afterwards, but we have found him. He lurks to the west, within his foul den of thorns, fending off any braves we send in after him. You have proven yourself as a brave defender of our people, Runatide. Kill Thornmantle and bring his mane back to Chief Hawkwind in honor of our Great Mother.
Finally now she knows. She felt a rage inside her, a rage of avenging the Great Mother. She changes her clothing and prepares for the upcoming battle. She sees that Thornmantle has 2 guards guarding the entrance of the den. Though her every muscle tells her to jump and crush those guards, she remains calm. She knows doing something irrational will be a death sentence. She moves to the side and attacks one of guards. Then after finishing him, she attacks the other one. With the skill of warrior, she finishes those 2 guards. Now the real battle. She takes a deep breath and summons her Strength of Earth totem. That brings a full might of lightning on Thornmantle. However, the evil boar is also a formidable warrior, and he has some tricks as well. He summons a fire on Runatide, which made her very worried. But with the might of Earth totem, she could survive the blow and finally bring the foul creature down. Finally, she could avenge the mother. She walks towards Narache to bring the mane of Thornmantle to the chief. Chief Hawkwind holds the mane of Thornmantle over his head.
The chief of the Bristleback is slain. Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit has been avenged. The camp is safe, and the quill boar driven off. All thanks to you, young one. You have my personal thanks for what you have done for my mother, my son, and for all of us. It is now time to put Great Mother Hawkwind to rest. Lay the final offering at her feet, Runatide, and we will say our goodbyes. Earth Mother, into your arms we give one of our own. She is Anaya Hawkwind, my mother and great mother to us all, the wisest of our tribe. May her spirit fly to you swiftly. May the winds carry her gently, and the grass whisper her name. Watch over her as she has watched over us. Let her look down on us with joy, through the eternal gaze of Anshi and Musha, until we too join her in death. For we are all born of you, and shall all return to you. There is balance in all things. As Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit takes its final journey, you will begin your first. Today you have undertaken a rite of passage, far more difficult than we ask of most of our youths. Be proud. Now, it is time for you to continue on your journey to the west, beyond our burial ground. You will find a path winding up the mesa. Follow it to the top and speak with Diami Windsor. Walk with the Earth Mother, friend. You will always be welcome here.
If you are prepared to leave Camp Narache behind, I will help call the spirits to guide you onwards. Look, Runatide. The rolling plains of Mulgore stretch before you. Our home, the cradle of the Earth Mother. Here she provides us with all we could ever need, a peaceful and verdant land. This is what you will fight to protect. Your journey will take you far beyond her sheltering arms, to the farthest and cruelest regions of this world, and beyond. Below us is Bloodhoof Village. The first step on your true path begins now. Drink deep of the water of vision, and let the spirits guide you onward.
As Runatide starts her journey towards the Bloodhoof village, I bid farewell to all of you, fellow adventurers. I wish that your journey in real life become full of happiness, joy, and adventure. Soon we will come back with another chapter of Runatide's journey. Until then, goodbye.